Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied? No, not yet. The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said, is there a connection in there somewhere? For sure I will not buy it. So yes, for sure there is a contradiction in there. I can't put my finger on it yet, but I know there is something wrong with it. So I was that this doesn't work at all. Melissa Foster. It looks like you're finally a bitch yourself. And she didn't even realize that. What? You said that you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. And again, this thing is fucking suspicious. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally, I finally got her. Fuck yes, you sure did? Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Yeah, same here, so let's get into it. Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explain herself. Oh sure, we don't worry. Your Honor, there is only one possible explanation. The reason the witness see the scratches was she happened to be passing by, she put the corpse in herself, she's the owner of the car. For sure she's too young for drive, and I thought she was just passing by. So, the answer is, she put the corpse inside the car. There's only one way that the witness had a chance to see those scratches. Yes, what is it? Naturally, when she opened the truck and stuffed the corpse in herself. Exactly right. The person who really had the body in the trunk of the car was Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it? AKA fucking Talia Hatton. That's ridiculous. I could never. Oh yes, you could. And you did it once before, so you will do that again. Plus the man in the prison grab, he's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. He, Mr. Force, had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk. He would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open. Because he stole the car and the key for the car, so... But that... He stole the car. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting for the red light. Which means that the key would have still been the engine. Exactly. Oh, I see. Yeah, so sucks to be you, Dahlia. Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. But it could have been Mr. Force that put the body into the trunk. Preposterous, don't even suggest that the witness put the body in there. But it's what happened, Edward, so you had to suck it up and accept it. If that was the truth, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could only have been put in a trunk when the incident occurred. You sure about that? Because for me it happened before it could happen the incident, so... And we already know that at the time she was taking photographs. Here's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. Oh yes, let's finish up this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so sure I'm certain about that anymore, Miss Rashford. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. I think he took the picture with the instant camera. Let's take another look at this camera and see what the feature it has, shall we? It has a time built into it, even a mini tripod. It does. You can say really, really? Whatever, let's just skip on this. Why? It's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture. What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? Isn't it obvious, Edward? You should have figured out already. But when the crime occurred, Miss Forster wasn't in the field as she claimed. Nope, she was not. What if she really did use the camera auto timer? Then the answer is yes, she was somewhere else. So what? We just had to find the right answer to that. Exactly, she was not in the field. Would the defense please explain further? Listen, this is a crucial point. Yes, I know that, Armando. When was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? I have some ideas about that, honestly. In answering that question, we also make clear Miss Foster's true identity. Let's know that also he knows that this is not a real name. Well then, please answer this question. Where was Marissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred? I wonder, because I think that she was exactly right here, where the victim was. Actually, the witness was right here. But that's where the victim, Miss Houghton, was standing. Exactly, Mr. Judge. Exactly. Order! Miss Faye, what on earth? Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by the car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim. That's right. House at Seninan. Of course, Miss Force met with the victim. I wish sure about that though, because let's not forget that I don't remember how she looked like. The person with the opportunity to have to put the victim in the trunk. It's the same man that killed her, Terry Falls. Yeah, no, that's not right. You still don't understand, do you, Miss Edward? We understand, but he doesn't care. But every witness photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Harton. What? I never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. The exactly is the victim in this photo. It's not obvious, because the thing is kind of obvious she is if she's not the victim. Don't you think? It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness. Fuck yes, it's her. What? Yes, Judge, it was her. It's the only possible explanation. The moment that Miss Falls met on the bridge, that day was not Valerie Harton. It was you, Melissa Foster. Me? Yes, you, Adalia. That was you. Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountains that day. Mr. Fox himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Harton. But the defendant knew Valerie Harton very well. No, not exactly. Tarashi was the woman who testimonial to get him convicted. But since then, McLean has spent 5 years in a federal penitentiary. In these 5 years, he forgot how she looks like. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore. You're just making this up as you go along. What is your proof? We already established that I thought you forgot about it. I got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Fox had forgot what Valerie Harton looked like. And that's why he needed the scarf for identification, for to know that she was her. Mr. Fox had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification, namely this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Fox who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note that the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Harton. Exactly that. So I mean, also Daria could do that for sides Mr. Falls forgot how Valerie would look like. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? And she passed out? No, I don't really care. What is the Miss Foster? She's collecting herself in the lobby. Sure. It's obvious that Miss Lisa Foster did it. Very obvious. She had her body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to then snap a fake photo of them together. The only question is, why did she do it? Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit. Ha! Well, we'll have to wait for Mr. Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is a recess. Okay? The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies. Yes, Your Honor. Understood. Very well, this court is in recess. Alright then. To be continued, okay? I guess then I will stop the episode here. Next one we'll do the second part of this trial, and let's see if we can manage to prove that this Melissa, aka Dahlia Harton, really did this crime and kill the Valerie Hatton, the victim. So yeah, I guess that until then, I'll see you next time.